I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of boring.
Now everybody scream enough respect to the X. Enough respect given.
So I just finished watching the OnePlus Open reveal event, or their official announcement of the device. As I said at the intro of this video, it was kind of boring. Not much excitement from the presenters, and not much enthusiasm from the crowd. But that's not what this little talk is about. So it was kind of hard to, sit there and watch this thing. If it wasn't for my curiosity about the device itself, I wouldn't have stayed for that presentation any at all. But I did, and there were a few things there that caught my interest. One of the first things, yes, the OnePlus Open is the Oppo Find N3. It had the exact same circular camera hump on the back. In my other video, I had hoped that it didn't, that it was a surprise, but no, it does. So same device physically. The new camera seems pretty good, if those shots are to be believed. I'm not a mobile photography type of guy, but I like what they did show. Some of those images look kind of like dinosaurs and alien terrain. I know they did that on purpose to stroke that wonder that the mind likes to engage in. So good on them. I guess the most interesting thing about the device that really caught me off guard was the software. They call it Open Canvas, and this Open Canvas was actually really interesting, the way they decided to go about the multitasking aspect of it. What it pretty much does, from what little they showed, is instead of just two apps side by side, you're able to actually place three of them together, and one of them will be just off to the side of the main display. Kind of like when you go into your apps tab on most other devices, you have all of your open apps side by side. This one it simply doesn't close them down. It just has three there side by side, and you can easily switch between or amongst the three of them. Now, not only is it side by side, there's also vertical stacks as well, with two at the top and a large one at the bottom, or two in the middle and a large one just off to the bottom, so the two in the middle are in view. It was really interesting how they show the different scenarios and how this type of interaction between the different splits that the phone can make can help you. That was actually pretty interesting. I like that very much, and I really hope someone is able to mimic that in one of the launchers that are available for Android, so those who don't get a OnePlus Open are able to experience that, because that was actually pretty cool. The price of the phone is $16.99 as was leaked. So again, the leakers, they did get it there. And everything that was announced on the pre-order page. So yes, you do get a minimum of $200 towards the trade-in of the device. And the thing that they did say that I had questioned, it is any device in good or bad condition. If your device that you give to them is not one of the specific devices that get a higher amount, I'd assume newer iPhones and Samsungs and more current devices, whatever you give them will give you a minimum of $200 off the device. Actually, pretty good on them. Very good on them. Actually, because there are, me alone, I have a few old devices that I don't use or can't even be used. And it's a good way to recycle something old and get something new if you're willing to pay the difference, of course. I don't know if you can stack devices. Samsung did have that where you were able to trade in at most 2 devices towards the purchase of, I think it was the Fold 4. So if it is something along those lines, that would actually be pretty good. A way to get the phone to hopefully under $1,000. Because yes, with everything that they did show, I still don't feel the phone is worth the $16.99. They simply didn't show that much to have it stand apart from other foldables in that or near that price range. But I do guess for what you get, it's not bad. If you're into mobile photography, it has a huge lens. I'm sure you could do something with that. The software looks great. It does have the fast charge like that most OnePlus devices are known for. The battery, according to them, lasts all day and then some, which is great. Yeah, it really just seems to be a OnePlus phone that can open all of the bonuses, all of the features you like in your current OnePlus. They found a way to move it over to the Open and then amp it up just enough to be able to work better with having dual screens, one outer, one inner, and all of that. But yeah, overall, as far as presentations go, I wasn't impressed. The phone itself piqued my interest just a little bit more than the Pixel Fold. There's one little annoying thing that they said. They said never settle. That is their catchphrase. And it is the mobile phone that does everything. There is no compromise. But they did not mention the use of a stylus. Is it compatible with any type of unique styli? Like I said, and I will always mention this, the Honor Magic V2 has this capability. So it's not the size of the device. It's not the fact that, there's too many components. The Honor Magic V2 is as thin as they come, and you can still write on the outer and inner screens with their Honor Magic stylus. I don't know the name of the stylus itself, but you can. OnePlus did not, or apparently doesn't offer that. So that is a strike against them in my book. Never settle, but you guys did. No compromise, but you guys have. I want a singular folding device that does everything I need and looks good doing it. So, but aside from that, good looking device. The camera room is huge, but it is what it is with that. The price, they did undercut the big boys like OnePlus tends to do, so it's good with that. The pre-order bonuses, if you take advantage of them, will knock the price of the device down significantly depending on the phone you trade in. And as I mentioned before, the $50 coupon you get if you subscribe to the teaser site. And they said there's other bonuses as well depending on what part of the world you're in and your banking institution and things along those lines. So they're finding ways to ease the pain of paying yet another $1,000+ for a mobile device. And if you were one of those who were able to take advantage of most of them, I assume you would get the OnePlus Open for a pretty good price. I'm gonna look into that myself, see what I can do, what I can't do, and if I can get to something reasonable, I might decide to give it a chance and play with it for a while. It just might surprise me. So with that said, my name is NG, the Neon X, and mildly interested in what the OnePlus Open has to offer. This is what I'm into.